So, Edochie recently took Judy Austin to his village and also visited his father's house. Now, normally, none of these things matter. It doesn't make any difference. I mean, come on. This is nothing. Anyone can go wherever they wish to go, as long as you are in the sphere, container, as long as you are in the, you are not going outside of the law, as long as you are not going outside of, you know what I mean. But then there are certain things that are not written, in black and white. I mean, they are not written with ball pen. No. These are not, there are no documents that you can read and then observe the rules and regulations. No, not at all. These things are embedded deep inside the consciousness of those that are part of it, or those that are under this rule and law. Now, Edochie's family, like many other families, the Edochies, they are Roman Catholic in the southeast of Nigeria. You find a lot of Catholics, then you find Anglicans like that. You find denominations like that. But Edochie's family, they are Roman Catholics. But there is this dual religion or belief. Now, there are those that said, the ancestral belief and worship and all of those things are just cultural. No, they are not cultural. There is a huge, very big, not small, very, very large religion involved in it. That's the truth. Apart from culture, for example, if you're a Muslim or you're a Christian and you have embraced the Abrahamic and all of that, Christ follower and all of that, you will observe that there are certain culture and tradition of the Arabians and the Jewish tradition. Now, you'll find more Muslims embracing the Arabic tradition. Now, there is tradition and there is also religion intertwined. Now, Christians, somehow they've modernized the tradition, the Jewish tradition. What am I trying to say? I will break it down. But before we proceed, like and share, tap on the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell. I want to say a very special thank you to those that have tapped on the thanks button to encourage this channel to do more. May God replenish your pocket. May your pockets never run dry. And if you want to, you can as well do the same to encourage us by tapping on that thanks button. The least that you can do for this channel is to like and share. Very, very easy. Very easy. If you're just coming across this channel, I repeat again, kindly tap on the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. Now, back to the religion thing. So, that Edochie's family or the Edochies are Roman Catholic does not erase their belief, their former belief, the beliefs of their ancestors, the religion of their ancestors, their own mode of worship, their own mode of connecting. And they have their deity that they speak to, and they expect their deity to do for them what they expect God to do for them. They have different names for this deity, but they go seeking these deities. They make covenants with this deity to help them. Now, if you don't believe what I'm saying, it's easy. On Edochie's page, he has said it countless times, and he has made it categorically clear, specific. He said there is nothing wrong with our ancestors' mode of worship, and that there is no big deal about it, that these people just came and they are just, kind of creating some foolishness, that there is nothing. He made it clear. He said there is nothing. Stop burning shrines and deities. Not all deities are evil. Oyibo, meaning Caucasian, often mistaken as white. I've never seen anybody white anyway. Convinced us that all our ways are evil, so we could discard our ways and embrace theirs, making slavery easy. We need to wake up and start embracing our tradition. Many deities acknowledge God Almighty. Burning them could bring you perpetual trouble. If you don't understand something, leave it. It is not disturbing you. Don't disturb it. This is coming from you, Edochie, not a post of 10 years ago or 5 years ago. No, it's a current post whilst he declared himself as a pastor. So he's telling you where he stands and where his family are also standing. What am I trying to expatiate upon here? So, Edochie brought Judy Austin. Now, like I told you, culture, tradition are intertwined with religion. People move together with this. So, the tradition will come, the tradition will be created from the backdrop of the religion. So it means if this particular deity says this, or they go to meet the deity and said, oh, this deity, whoever does this and that, let the person this and this. So Edochie was not supposed to bring Judy Austin to his village and come to a particular portion, place, things like that. But he did all. That is the reason why he posted it on his social media. In fact, he told his fans what he was about to do. And people were wondering, is this guy dumb? Like, I did analysis about it. Like, who will post such? Like, what is this all about? He was trying to say something. That he was going to do what he is not supposed to do, according to their culture and their tradition. That you cannot bring Judy Austin to Nteje. You cannot bring Judy Austin to your villa. You cannot bring Judy Austin to certain parts. You cannot. There are rules that are connected to the spiritual belief. Now, like I said, they are Roman Catholics, but they have their deity and they have not left this worship. They have their deity. When the period for their masquerade, which they believe is the spirit of their ancestors manifesting, they do what they need to do. They do all that is needed to do. They pay homage to their ancestors through their deities. They do every of these things. So the law is binding. That's what I'm trying to emphasize. So Edochie went against this. And Edochie did not take action. Kinsmen and some of their village priests gathered together and said, look, we are getting some kind of signal from our shrine, from our oracle. And the spirit that governs this and that is saying that something happened that should not have happened and blah, blah, blah. And they called Edochie. They said, this is coming from your side. Come and explain what this is all about. He had no option. He had to come. They did what they needed to do. They found out more. They investigated and they ended up concluding that action needs to be taken because Edochie did what he was not supposed to do. He recorded some part of the video. There are some part of the video that he kept because he knows that what he did, he wasn't supposed to do it. Why did Edochie do what he did? Why did you do it? Why did you take Judy Austin to that particular part when you know that Judy Austin has some embargo placed upon her? You challenged your culture and tradition. And now, do you know that Edochie started laying curses on Judy Austin and Judy Austin's children? Because he had to do something. He needed to take action. He needed to take action. And did he? Yes, he took action. He laid curses on Judy Austin. Laid curses like thick curses on Judy Austin. What is she going to do now? Why did this woman decide to bring problems, add issues? And I will not blame her alone. I will not blame her alone. I'm not going to blame her alone. I'm also going to blame y'all, Edochie. Let's call a spade a spade. Let's call a spade and not a cooking tool or cooking utensil. I can't blame her alone. I have to also blame this bad man bad man called Edochie. After all, if Judy had said, you know what, let's go to your village, let's do it this way, let's do that and that, you as a sensible person would have said, no, I am not going to do this one. No. I'm not going to do this one. Not at all. I'm not going to do this. I will not. That is what you should have said. But you decided to go against the rules and regulations. And here you are, facing more, being fed what you cannot chew.